We're back with more Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is episodes 48 and 49 we're doing today, and in the last episode we had some pretty awesome stuff happening. I mean, Selim / Pride was inside of Alphonse's armor and had an incredible looking character design, and then at the end of the episode I remember Lan Fan showed up and she was being a little bit of a badass. So I can't wait because I love her so much, and I can't wait to see how this goes from here on out. I think we might get a awesome battle here. I don't know. It could be one of those things where we get like a really legit battle now, or it could be one of those things where now, like, we've got some time, let's retreat, and then we run away right away towards the start of the episode, you know? I don't know. But let's jump into the episode regardless. Make sure to support this channel and this video if you can. I'm a small channel, so every little bit helps me out a lot. Your comments, your likes, your support, your subscriptions, all of that stuff helps out. Every little bit is just a building block for me to go higher and higher. And if you want the full-length reaction as well as early access, that is on my Patreon account down in the description below. That means you can get the entire full-length episode reaction that you can sync up with your own footage, and you get the next like at least 10 or so episodes on there right now, which means we're getting closer and closer to the end on my Patreon account right now. So that's pretty exciting because I've heard this show has a good ending. Like over the years when I've heard about this show, I've heard people say like mention this in the conversation of like shows that kind of had like a very complete story and kind of nailed the ending. So, well, I mean, we'll see when we get there, but that's not for a little while. So let's just focus on these episodes for now. Let's jump into this episode 48 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. The Oath in the Tunnel. Yeah, baby. Destroy him.
Will you stop killing me?
Too bad. Oh.
Later, let's finish him off. Right.
Okay, come on.
You're really kicking ass. And that's some woman you got. I didn't know
Yeah, it's mostly Lan Fan kicking ass.
So how do you know where I am? You can't see me.
Oh, yeah, nice. He seems like he's getting exhausted. The music's great.
Two are trained to read the flow of chi.
Yeah, so you don't need to see.
That kid. I still can't see you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then there's another large chi within the forest.
Her companion is fighting.
And there's something disquieting about that one.
Oh no.
It seems to dwarf the...
That's probably Ed's father.
You think so? That your father isn't human?
Yeah.
He's the least of our concerns right now.
Lan Fan's dealing with him.
Lan Fan is fighting gluttony?
And she's kicking
It
ass.
hasn't even been a full 7 months since her automail was attached. He's not gonna last without help.
Oh, I hope she does last. I wanted to just do it on her own, to be honest. Or with, you know, a little bit of help from Ling. Oh! Holy shit!
I said not to worry.
Don't forget what pride is, all right?
All right. Oh, okay. I thought Selim had turned it around on him, but not quite yet. But it doesn't look like he's getting too hurt by it.
To make you stay dead.
He's got an unbelievable amount of HP.
Cute little brat. But Selim Bradley's not human.
Mm-hmm.
Old 20 years? And this one is over 50 years old.
And he was in these
Government
photos?
official in
That's
every one of
crazy.
these.
Have others not noticed this?
Decided to
If
check
they
into the Fuhrer's
people have
supposed
seen him?
hometown.
Who happens to be the most powerful man in the country. They can hide anything they want. Fabricate anything.
Yeah, he controls the media. He controls everything. So, yeah, I guess that does make sense. He had to do a lot of digging to find that evidence.
Hey! Who is that?
Oh no!
Someone out there?
No, get that light away!
Monster! Oh no.
Don't shine it on him! Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, the fire is gonna spread and then there's light everywhere. Shit.
Goodbye, Chimera.
Oh, Ed. Nice.
Isn't that right, little alchemist?
Who are you calling little? Okay. They didn't dwell on the joke too much.
Her real name is Chris Mustang. She's his foster mother.
Oh. What? Really? I don't think I knew that. I don't think that's been revealed yet. Chris Mustang?
There it goes. They're off sunbathing in an exotic locale.
Okay,
And
nice.
I doubt they're thinking of you. You better not be inside a body bag and marked as a dissident.
Yeah.
I won't be happy with you.
I agree. Mustang, I hope you survive this series. I have no idea if you will or not, but...
I'll take them as a sign of confidence. You made sure that you weren't followed?
Yes, and if we had been, this little guy would have alerted us.
Aww.
Good boy.
Yeah, good boy.
All we know is that the Fuhrer is missing.
Mm-hmm.
This is either
And
a
that's kind of
once-in-a-lifetime
dangerous.
chance, or we're walking into a trap.
Yeah, like not knowing where he is
We've got to see this thing
potentially
through.
more dangerous.
Mission still won't be close to completion. Not until we rebuild this nation. With me as the Fuhrer.
Yes,
Still have the
baby.
task of setting. I'm only giving you a single order to obey. Don't die.
Sir!
Yes, good. I feel like Hawkeye is gonna follow that order. Like I feel like she cares about him enough to follow that order very well, which is what I want.
Can't I cut him?
Oh! Pride's getting frustrated.
So he's taking a cue from greed.
Hmm.
Back to plan A then.
Interesting. Like the shielding that greed does on his face.
You brought this on yourself.
Oh no, he's gonna have to fight Alphonse.
Unless you want to destroy your brother.
Hmm.
Now, old man!
Oh shit! Was this part of the plan? Oh, nice flashbang.
Mr. Gorilla!
I'm on it!
Oh my gosh. Seems very effective.
Yeah, I've noticed that if you sever a part of their body, it disintegrates into dust.
Yeah, we saw that before with Gluttony.
So he's free from Pride's grasp.
You're not getting away!
That's cool because they showed that earlier in this episode and I wondered why they zoomed on it. Oh yeah. Oh,
She must be the warrior from Shin.
don't
The one
hurt
Rat had an
Lanfan.
encounter with. How pathetic.
Oh no, he's got a plan.
But that's okay, because Father will fix us.
Oh my god. What's happening here?
Go with Pride!
Is he gonna assimilate Gluttony or something? Like... Oh! Oh my god.
No, Pride!
I mean, I'm okay if we lose Gluttony. But it's gonna make Pride stronger, I imagine.
I can practically smell every movement you make. I could do
Oh.
without the ravenous hunger, but I... Oh, wait.
Okay, yeah, so he got all of
I
Gluttony's
recognize that scent.
techniques, basically.
You're somewhere close by, aren't you? Hohenheim.
Oh, shit!
It does seem like it's all perfectly timed. Then where do we find it?
I can't believe
You're all
Sloth
more
just
experienced
standing
with
in the
way this
corner.
Mustang character operates than I am.
Well, I would most likely take the Führer's wife as a hostage.
Oh.
Even further proof that humans are relentlessly ridiculous creatures.
Is he gonna trust Olivier's word on that? Is it happening right now?
What? My Mustang?
Sorry, guys. I know you were probably just doing your job. I don't know how evil you two were.
Sorry to harass you at such a late hour. My apology.
Please forgive us for startling you like this. I need you to come with me, Madam Sure.
It would be so hard to trust these two. I mean, even if you trusted them from prior encounters, you know?
It's important.
It really does just look like a kidnapping. But also, what you gotta do? They have guns. Okay, great episode. I don't have that much to talk about, so we're gonna be moving on to the next episode pretty quickly, but I will say a few things. I liked this episode. I liked the fights that we had in this episode. You know, especially between Pride and Ed. Like that, just Pride is a cool character. He's just like adequately terrifying. Like so much stuff about Pride is very scary. His voice is very scary. The fact that he's in like a child's body is like for some reason very scary. I mean, that's classic like horror movie stuff, right? Is to make like take a scary thing and make a child say it, so it's even scarier, because children are not supposed to have that sort of vocabulary and knowledge of situations, and so like it's unsettling to see that stuff. I mean, it's like in Oshi no Ko. If you've read or watched Oshi no Ko, there's the main character was reincarnated into as a baby and then was growing up, but still had, you know, classic memories of his previous life. So he was an intelligent kid because he was like a doctor in a kid's body. And so when he was acting in a horror film, like he was cast as like the creepy kid in a horror film because him just speaking normally, like just saying the lines normally like himself, was creepy to watch. And it was like a really scary part of the film because he had such a vocabulary that and such a sort of command of language, and like his way of speaking, it wasn't how kids normally talk, so it gave people chills and it was very creepy. So that's sort of why Selim works as well. And then just the general design of like Pride as the shadows and the way it creeps through and all the hands and all of that is very scary as well. And I really liked like it's sad and scary and frustrating, but I liked in this episode how there's like passerbys who come with a light source, and Pride is able to capitalize on that, like a couple seconds of having a light source to turn it into a more permanent light source that we can't really easily get rid of now. Like if there are flames in the forest, like we can't put that out while fighting them, you know? So it actually makes it very dangerous and pretty much makes it so that they can't pull that trick again. And it's sad because those people were like theoretically like good Samaritans coming along to try to help a kid, but they didn't know that they were actually fucking over the world, possibly, depending on how this goes. So yeah. But what I did like is like early in the episode, there was a bit where Gluttony was being attacked by Lan Fan, and they specifically showed Gluttony's arm getting chopped off and going tuk, tuk, tuk on the ground and then fading to dust. And I watched it and I was like, why did that happen? Oh, right. That's because to regenerate on the body, it has to like disappear first. And I noted it in my head, but I was like, it's interesting that they showed it like that, you know? But then later in the episode, I realized they were showing it to set up for the idea of if you use a flashbang on Ao's body, when the shadow is in Ao's body, you're basically cutting off the arm of Pride, or like a part of Pride's body, and so all of that disintegrates because it's not part of the main body. So it was cool that they like set that up with a shot early. I mean, they'd set it up with things that happened in previous episodes as well, but just like reminded us at the top of the episode that that's how it worked. It's clever writing. I like it. But now Pride has eaten Gluttony, so he's going to be even stronger, and maybe feel like we've lost Gluttony for good now, which I'm okay with. I feel like Gluttony's served his time. We've had him on screen enough. Like he doesn't really have anything else to offer to this show, I don't think. So giving his abilities to another character is a good way to do this, I think. So I'm excited. Let's move on to the next episode. This is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 49.
Wife and take her as their hostage.
Filial what? Filial affliction? I don't know what that means.
Come on,
Your father would step forward to save you if I chopped off one of your limbs.
Yeah, I feel like he would right now. He seems like a cool guy right now. Oh. Animation's been kind of going off lately. Like, yeah, these shots are beautiful.
The prince's body back.
Now, why would I want to do something like that?
Oh my god, the way it just chops. Oh no, Lanfan! Whoa!
You alright?
She's so good to catch herself like that, though.
I didn't ask for your help.
Yeah, well, you would have died without
Your
it.
arm obviously.
I can take care of myself.
Oh,
Prove it
come
to me
on.
and start acting like you can.
Oh, nice Greed.
Can't exactly fault you for that one. Even I consider him to be a monster.
Greed's actually like a cool leader, kind of. He's not like blaming people, he's protecting his men.
What? Dad?
Yes, he's back. That's good.
The homunculus pride. He took control of my body.
Yeah, we know.
Mr.
We
Gory
saw.
has told me all about it. Your seal, since we share the same blood.
Oh, interesting. That sucks. Thanks, Dad, for your stupid blood.
Reed and Edward are doing everything they can, but I don't know how long they
Can
can.
Hohenheim do something?
You're a pretty brilliant alchemist, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I know a thing or two.
I guess.
I can see you more clearly without those trees in the way.
Oh, shit. Just cleared the field. Careful!
Are you still breathing over there?
Does wheezing count?
This isn't really the time to worry about others, is it, Greed?
Brother.
Oh. Hohenheim?
You've chosen to show yourself.
Ho ho ho!
Hohenheim,
Yes, I'm hype.
Hero second to make his move.
here he must be plotting something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are you playing defensive now that Hohenheim's here? Oh, shit.
Here he comes.
Yeah, he's like super defensive. Oh! Oh, that was close. Oh no. Don't get rid of the seal. But Hohenheim has a plan. I trust it.
Seems
Don't ever mock my son.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! What's going on? He's putting him in an onion. Oh shit! Okay, we trapped Pride in there with Alphonse?
Amazing. And pride.
And now is it only darkness in there?
Monster! How could you do something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Al was the one who suggested this.
Yeah, that would make sense. But I feel like Al might have a
Go
plan.
for it. Powers in this darkness.
Yeah.
I don't see why you're like pieces.
I don't remember saying anything about leaving. Do you prefer to be called Pride? You see, Pride, my body doesn't need oxygen or light or food. I'm here until the promised day is over.
True.
And I'm gonna make sure that you stay put no matter what.
That's so cool.
You could have at least told me what you were.
Your brother told me not to. He said that you'd be against it. Okay?
That makes sense.
Al came
You
up
wouldn't
with this
like
plan
Al to be
because it
trapped
was
in
the
there.
only way to make sure everyone. Now, let's get to work putting these fires out.
It's a good plan.
Sorry, brother. It's not much of a reunion, huh? I only have to stay in here for one day. I promise I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Beast is dead. Envy's gone. Gluttony's eaten. Wrath is at Eastern Command. Pops are the only ones watching over Central.
True.
Planning on ruling the entire world.
Oh my god, Greed.
Alchemist.
I'm kind of for whatever Greed is doing right now, just because
Fullmetal
I'm
Alchemist.
curious about him. I'm not really scared of Greed.
Am I going? Well, I guess you
Speak
can
of the
ask him
devil.
yourself. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
There you go.
It sounds like she didn't go back to Shing after all.
What the hell is that girl doing?
She turned around.
Well, in this country we'll soon see them as heroes, not terrorists.
I love the arc that Scar's taken. He's still very determined and has the same level of drive, but just different methods now.
And the fun isn't even scheduled to start until the sun's up.
Oh my god, Kimberly.
I doubt my dad would have made the walls thin enough for a child to tunnel out.
And there are some humans selfish enough who would have done exactly what you said.
But you guys didn't.
But then, time when we took a trip to the city and I was almost run over by a car.
Oh.
The car swerved, of course. But not before she risked her life trying to shield me with her body.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She had no idea myself. But I was genuinely shocked by her selfless concern for my safety.
Makes me so sad she's such a victim in all this.
You mean Mrs. Bradley, right?
Yes, that is correct.
You don't call her mom.
I won't deny that I was just playing house with her.
What are you doing with... Stop it!
But how were our plans so sloppy?
I mean, yeah. But you're trapped in an onion now, so how do you like that? Kiss him. Kiss her.
All right then, let's move out.
After we kiss. Shit. Yeah, maybe don't kiss in front of Hughes's tombstone, I guess. No, but Hughes would be happy about it. He would be like, I'm so happy for you guys. Come see my daughter.
So you're still working with Scar. I'm sorry to have to spring this on you right away, but we really need to get...
Oh my god, guys.
Piggy, Gorilla, and Fatty, shut up and stop fighting!
You wanna mess with us, Shorty?
And no matter what, I know for a fact that these guys would never abandon us.
Mm-hmm. They're determined and loyal and good. Holy shit! That was a loud drop of the music.
The promised day has begun.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Oh.
Missing, other than sleep.
A solar eclipse.
A solar eclipse? Oh, man. I've got plenty of time to sleep before it starts.
Yeah, surely.
Hey, don't
looks
look
pretty
at the
bright
sun. You'll
out.
blind yourself.
I'm not stupid, Denny.
Oh shit!
However, it appears that they have taken the Fuhrer's wife hostage.
Yes, they have.
Which is
Go ahead and attack.
Sir?
I wonder how much, if they've explained anything to Bradley's
The only
wife.
one we need alive is Roy Must. The Fuhrer's wife is expendable.
Oh my god.
Eliminate subordinates.
That's fucked up.
The only one we need alive is Mustang. Kill the rest.
Shit, man. Oh. Shit. I'm curious how that Mustang thing is going to go with Fuhrer Bradley's wife. Man, speaking of his wife, though, that bit in this episode showing Pride talking about how, like, at one point he was going to get hit by a car and she jumped in front to save him. And, like, she didn't know that the car swerved out of the way, but she just put her life on the line for him. And, like, that's just so sweet and heartbreaking. Like, she's such an amazing, sweet, gorgeous woman who cares about her son, even though it's not her son by blood, still cares so deeply and maternally about him. And, unfortunately, her husband and son are both, you know, monsters, basically. Like, it's really, really horrible to think how much of a victim she is in all of this. And I don't know how, like, it's gonna be hard by the end here to have her have, like, a non-heartbreaking end to this story. Like, there's no real good way out of this for her. No matter what, she's gonna lose her family. Either she's gonna die, or her family are gonna all die, or she's gonna find out all her family were monsters. It's like, no matter what, it's bad for her. But she's just such a sweet woman. But man, Hohenheim and Alphonse working together to trap Pride's pretty awesome. That was a really cool, like, moment of all of the onion layers, like, curling up and Pride, like, slowly realizing what's going on. And like as soon as he realized it, Alphonse grabs him around the neck. Like I think that's really cool. It was just such a cool way for them to like work together. It was a cool way to show just how powerful Hohenheim is. I really liked the moment where Hohenheim just stepped onto the scene and immediately Selim brought all of his shadows back to around him, because I think he's like, shit, like Hohenheim is strong. I imagine what was going through Pride's head is like, I can take Hohenheim, I can beat Hohenheim in a fight, but I'm not gonna like underestimate him. I'm gonna make sure I've got everything at my disposal to defeat him if I need to. So he brought it all back to himself. And so I think that was like a really cool way to show that Hohenheim's really strong and Pride knows it. I really enjoyed that. And just having Pride and Alphonse in a small space with Pride unable to do anything because at this point he has no powers, so he's just in a kid's body, like he doesn't have anything else. And Alphonse just, you know, having to sit there with him. I think that's really cool. It's kind of fucked up to think, but now that Pride doesn't have his powers, what if Alphonse just... Because Alphonse doesn't have fatigue, right? Like Alphonse doesn't need to breathe or eat or drink or whatever. So, like I feel like I've heard him go like, like I feel like I've heard him like puff, but like does he actually have fatigue? And if not, could he spend the next 24 hours or however long he's going to be in that onion, could he spend it just beating the shit out of Selim? Now it's fucked up because it's, you know, obviously it's a child's body, and also it's like if it doesn't work, like it was kind of just for nothing or whatever. But Alphonse is stronger than Selim, although I guess the one problem there is that sort of invites Pride to unnecessarily fight for self-defense, and in doing that might erase Alphonse's mark in self-preservation. Like I feel like right now the only reason Pride's not going for that is because like the plan still involves having Alphonse and stuff around, so it's probably best not to get rid of Alphonse if he doesn't need to. But if Alphonse was about to kill him, he would. Like I understand Selim's body with Pride in it is going to be incredibly durable and like basically impossible to kill, but without powers, like without the shadow powers or whatever, you could try. Like you've got a day and you're not doing anything, so you should probably try. But I think that reasoning of like you don't want to encourage him to destroy your seal is probably a good one. I don't know. And also Greed in this episode, I mean Greed just in general is kind of cool. Like he's a character that I find him cool. I like that in this episode one of the people working under him or whatever was like, hey, sorry man, like I'm sorry I couldn't defeat him. And Greed's like, hey, I can't exactly blame you for that, can I? Like looking at Pride and like seeing how strong he is. I think it's really cool that Greed, I think something that's been consistent with Greed's character is being good to his subordinates. I feel like that's been consistent the whole show, hasn't it? Like if you work under Greed, he takes care of you and he cares about you in one way or another, which I think is like oddly very adorable. And like he's still got his own like little plans and all of that, but I don't feel like he's a major threat right now. So it's just kind of fun to watch him. Like the only major problem is that he's kind of holding Ling still hostage, like inside of his own body. But other than that, he's just a cool dude. So yeah, that's all I have to say about these episodes. Good episodes, real good. I can't wait to get to the end of this show. Not because I want to not watch it anymore, but because I want to have finished it. I want to see what the show is like all the way to the end. I want to see how the story wraps up. Yeah, I'm just excited. So thank you for watching. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reactions as well as early access. You can get the next at least 10 episodes or so on my Patreon account right now. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.